Are you ready to take on the worst boss in Nintendo history? The most terrifying, the most disgustipating, the most irritating creature ever created? I hope you are, because it's time for Metroid Prime, and this is a missile upgrade. So make sure you grab that right before you go in. I was sitting around the screen for a while, and I heard this sound, and I was like, wait a sec, that sounds like a power-up, like right on top of me. Okay, so now, where to go? Where to go? Finding areas. Aha! This is it. Okay. Yep. That is definitely the walkway. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, and the reason I'm so lost is my TV is too dark. I really hope that doesn't come into play in this next fight. Although, the next thing we're going to be fighting is a little hard to miss, so yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. Freaking space pirate trying to whittle down my HP while I'm trying to stay maxed for this fight? Get out of here. Oh, man. I've been not looking forward to this fight for a long time. This is definitely something that haunts my dreams. Rather, it induces nightmares, steps into my dreams, and produces nightmares. Here we go. Look at the size of that thing! And of course, what pirate space tank of stasis has held together that we've seen so fucking far? Yeah, why would it keep this gigantic, colossal behemoth at bay? Oh, fucking no! That's right, bitch. You better get back. Better stay back! No. Get back. Don't! Alright, 2 armor pads down. So, let me stop being a chicken shit, because this is not really going to pop out of the screen at any time. Although I feel in the future, if this was ever redone in a hologram version, I would not want to play it. Yeah, so the first phase of this fight consists of breaking off his Phazon armor plating. So anywhere you see bulges of Phazon on him, his legs, his shoulders, his hands are not phased, obviously. He absorbs your blow, just like the elite pirates that we had faced, so make sure you verse a good plenty of them so you can get some training. Because he has the same sort of attack patterns. Oh, Jesus! The thing that sets this big guy apart is just that, his size. His enormity is the most excruciating part of this battle. He physically takes up so much freaking space in the battle zone here that he's constantly driving you around the field. And if you haven't noticed, it's filled with Phazon. So more times than not, you'll be strafing around trying to stay away from him. My recommendation is to stay semi-close to him, but keep on doing the strafing move. You want to disorient him. He can't turn quickly. That's where you'll have your advantage over this guy. But if you keep trying to circle away as though the impending doom is upon you, which it is if you don't take my strategy tips, oh crap, then you're ending up in the Phazon puddles and dead within a couple of turns. You won't even get to see his final phases. This part of the fight is where he runs like a little bitch, and he tries to have his minions fill in for him. Now that's just not acceptable, because what he's trying to pull off here is some cheap-ass bullcrap that you cannot let happen. If you let that guy sit there unaffected by your beam weaponry, oh, there you go, he will absorb the Phazon from whatever source he's sitting over, and done successfully, he'll actually restore his health. It's horrific! You don't want it happening. So, as much as those little pirate peons are freaking frustrating, okay, he's back, you have to make sure that you get rid of the big Omega pirate first. Oh, crap, crap, crap. We are in the wrong place. Okay. So that didn't really accomplish much. The good thing is, if there are still peons lying about, this space pirate is indifferent to them. He will smash them all with his electric shockwave. Oh man, and that thing is deadly. You want to make sure that you time your jumps just right. And very similarly how we dealt with the elite pirates. Oh good, we did bust his kneecaps. Great. I thought that was shattering a herd. I just wasn't sure. This battle is so freaking nerve-wracking. I'm just disoriented all over. Oh, god damn it. You blocked my shot from the normal type. I will get to you freezing enemies later. But this is really an obnoxious point in the battle here when he sends out these different colors of space pirates. Oh, crap. He's doing it. No! Cut it out! You're not allowed to heal! Ugh, because you can only affect him with the plasma beam. You can only see him with the X-ray visor. You, stay on ace. I got some other shit to do. So, with that combination in mind, it's hard to mitigate all these mini fighters here. Because they all have their own color, so unless you memorize them and unless they're very cooperative with you and, you know, actually do what you want them to, stay in one area so you can keep them sorted, which color is which. Goodbye kneecaps. It's a very quick way to get what you need. And man, I almost freaking died, but I think there's one more freaking round with this guy. Just gotta blast his shoulder pads off, and we're done. Ooh! And don't get too close. That is one big stipulation that I make in doing that strafing move, trying to disorient him by turning quickly, is if you stay too close near his front, yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna whoosk his claws at you, and it's gonna be catastrophic if you stay nearby. So really, those are the main things to look out for in this fight. Time is of the essence. The longer you draw this battle out, the more you let him reheal, the less likely you'll be able to complete the battle successfully. That's just how it is. Alright, so we've got purple, and we've got a red guy. So that's good. We can transition from the purple guys right on over to the plasma beam, which we need to take out the Omega Pirate anyway. And the only way for you to damage him is when he's in this form. This is the only point he's vulnerable in, so you cannot miss it. Instead of getting damage done to him, he will take it away by sitting in those Phazon puddles. It's the most obnoxious thing I've ever faced. And this may look like it was a cakewalk, perhaps. But I can assure you, hours, I mean multiple hours, were wasted trying to remember this guy's strategy. So take my tips, and you'll be terrific. All decked out in a new schwank black Phazon suit. For the win! That's right. Now with this suit, we are able to traverse the most treacherous paths of Phazon, the most poisoned alleyways, the most disgusting, destructive force of Phazon is no more dangerous than a puddle of water now. Isn't that great? I love it. Haha, can't touch this. Do 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 do. I can't touch this. Do 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 da do 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 do. Win! Oh man, I cannot even tell you. I am like sweating palms here. So much wasted footage. So much wasted commentary of non-tips. It's just it's absurd. I am so happy to have this fight over with. You don't even know. Oh man, but there's one more thing that we can get in this episode besides a Phazon suit, and we'll end it on that. But damn, do tell me in the comments if you faced a more horrific boss than that. I've mainly played Nintendo games for the majority of my life, so I'm just now getting into all the more extreme PC versions of things that were on Xbox and PlayStation, all that. So if you know a tougher boss than the Omega Pirate, please do tell.
Although we are no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking.